Hey guys, welcome back to the Beamer Dude channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're working on the Mini Cooper again, so stay tuned. Alright, so if you clicked on today's video, you already know what the episode's about. We're talking about gauge pods. The best gauge pod that I feel works for the Mini Cooper is not necessarily the one that goes on the A-pillars. You guys are as old as I am, you remember Fast and the Furious 1, there was gauge pods on the A-pillars, gauge pods on the dash, on the center console, you name it, it was there. But given the fact that it's 2018, there is a much simpler way to go about that. Now, if that's your thing, you like the aesthetics of having gauge pods giving you telemetry and your temperature and all sorts of information that you could possibly ever want, unfortunately, that's not really the route that I wanted to go. I myself personally like the sleeper look, don't necessarily need the pods everywhere, letting everybody know that this is my daily driven race car. So that brings me to my solution. I recently picked up the CravenSpeed Fixie phone mount. Now, there are many options that they offer for this. Unfortunately, I just could not bear to spend the $100 that was for the flagship version of this. I believe that this one worked just fine. So, if you guys have been caught on already to what my solution is, let me go ahead and break it down in detail for you. If you own a Mini Cooper, you already know that there's an extreme lacking in places to put your cell phone. When they came out with this vehicle in 2007, their primary focus was driver-centric, not necessarily one that would cause an individual to be distracted by their phone. So I imagine that wasn't one of their primary focuses. But CravenSpeed has come up with a great solution, a mount that actually attaches to the tachometer via this aluminum bracket. Now, when I first got it, I was a little disappointed in the overall fit and finish of the clamp itself, but one thing I realized was that this clamp is actually interchangeable with most of your phone. Let's see if I can get the focus here. Most of your phone adapters, your holders that you can get on the market, which led me to believe that later on that I could change this out if I really needed to. If this didn't work for me, I could actually change it out to one of those magnetic ones. The sky's the limit here. So all in all, this unit was $49 as opposed to the $100 of the flagship version of this exact same one, and this one should work just fine. Stick around, wait to the end, you might enjoy what you see. And if you're one of my more intuitive viewers, you probably already noticed this. I picked up this EML 327 Bluetooth interface. This seamlessly syncs up with your Torque app. If you guys aren't familiar with what the Torque app is, let me give a brief description. So for those of you interested in the Torque app, this is it right here. Pretty self-explanatory. If you see here, it's trying to sync up with your GPS. You don't have to do that, but you can. That'll give you real-time telemetry. That'll give you speed based off your GPS signal. I currently have mine set up to give me real-time information here, and since I'm not currently connected to the vehicle, you can clearly see that no data is currently being logged. But it's very intuitive. You can actually just kind of thumb your way through it. I have my revs set up, and it has my coolant temperature settings, and it has a boost gauge, and you can kind of click on these and move them where you see fit. See here, you can actually move the display, and you can move it over to the right, and it locks itself, and you have multiple screens and you can set it up how you need to. So all in all, this is probably one of the better apps you can actually use. I know there are other Torque-like apps, but this just seems to be the most seamless. So hopefully this helps one of you guys out. If you guys are interested in picking this up, I got the paid version, which was $4.99, a small price to pay over paying for gauges and all the other jazz. So hope that helps. So guys, now that we're all finished with that, let's go ahead and get these things installed. So this part is actually pretty self-explanatory, but firstly I want to go ahead and install the EML Bluetooth adapter. Go ahead and install it on the OBD2 connection, and we're going to go ahead and leave it there for the duration of the video. Alright guys, so now that we got that installed down there, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. We need to get this tachometer off the column here. It uses two T27 Torx bolts to cinch it down to the column. We just need to take those bolts off. We should be able to get that off. And the Craven Motorsports arm here should bolt right to the back. Now it does come with its own hardware. I believe this is some type of spacer and elongated bolts that actually thread into the back section of the tachometer here. So it did not come with instructions. My guess is that the whole installation is pretty simple. So we're going to go ahead and dig into this. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this just in case some of you guys are contemplating getting the more expensive version versus this $49 version right here. So let's get into it.
Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it.
Okay, now that we have the tachometer out the way, we can actually access the 2 bolts on the back side. CravenSpeed was very kind enough to offer these bolts in their kit. As you can tell, they're elongated bolts. It's kind of hard to focus here, but they're elongated bolts with a spacer to actually space it away from the actual tachometer. So we're going to be removing this one here and this one here. It should line up like so on the back side, and that should give us the desired angle that we need. And like I said, this is the Fixie, which means the one that stays stable and doesn't have any adjustability to it. But we're not going to need that because we're really just going to be using it for our cell phone placement, and honestly, it's probably the best placement for it. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so as I mentioned before, CravenSpeed included this hardware. It comes with 2 spacers and 2 bolts. We're going to go ahead and install both of these with the CravenSpeed arm. So this should be pretty straightforward. Let's get this done because I am running out of daylight. Like I said guys, that was really easy, a lot easier than I expected. So we're pretty much going to do the reverse of what we did before. We're going to reinstall the tachometer, get it back in place, and we should be able to finish this up. Alright guys, so just to recap, in this video we installed the Fixie CravenSpeed phone mount. I think it's probably the best bang for your buck at $49. $53 with shipping. You really can't beat that. We also installed the Bluetooth interface. That was also $7. So this whole project came in easily under $60. All right. So if you see there, it's already got the Bluetooth. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. It's already, well, how many lie here? Okay. So now it already sees it. It's already connected. The vehicle icon is now solid, which means that it has connected to the vehicle. And this satellite icon right here just means that there is a good steady signal. I currently don't have a profile set up on this, but that's something you can do. Just set up your defaults. That way every time you come back to this phone, if you have multiple vehicles, you can set it up. As you can see, we have the rev count. It is sitting here. And now that we are live, we can scroll through all the apps, and you can check your adapter settings, you can set settings, you can set test results, you can map the view, you can read fault codes, you can erase them. It'll even go out to the internet and tell you what the best case scenario is for the fault code that you're actually reading. So thank you guys for watching the BBDo channel. This channel is only going to get greater the more you guys comment. You guys have been doing a great job thus far, so keep it up. Go down to the comment section down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I can improve the video. Let me know if you like the video. Let me know if you dislike the video and what I could do to improve. If you want to get a hold of me, you can reach me down in the comments, or you can send me an email on the website. Not familiar with the BBDo Automotive Garage? It's the best way to support the channel on YouTube, guaranteed. All you have to do is go to the site, find one of the items that are listed on eBay on my site. If If you purchase the item through my site, I get a kickback, and you guys get the items, and everybody's happy. If you don't see the item that you want on the website, leave me a comment or leave me an email on the Beamer Dude Automotive Garage, and I will get back to you within 24 hours, and I'll give you your own personal affiliate link. So, thank y'all for watching the Beamer Dude channel. The growth that we have seen in the first beginning months of this year has been astronomical. Let's keep that growth up. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me there. It's a great way to find out what's going on behind the scenes. You might find out what's going on before they become videos. So, thank you guys for watching the Beamer Dude channel, and as always, peace out and Godspeed, guys.